For this example, we are adding, which means the denominators must be the same before we can combine these rational expressions. Notice I have already factored the denominators so that we can look for a least common denominator. What will be the least common denominator? Well, I'll need this factor, and then notice I already have the x plus 2 taken care of, so I will need this factor also. This factor, and this factor, that's the least common denominator. So what do we need to do next? We need to write each rational expression as an equivalent rational expression, but with that least common denominator, which we said was x plus 2 times x plus 9 times x minus 5 as denominator. And here it would be x minus 5, x plus 2. What's missing here? X plus 9. Notice these two now are the same. What do I do to this denominator to make it look like this denominator? I multiply by x minus 5. So whatever the numerator is, x plus 2, I multiply by x minus 5. What do I multiply this second denominator by in order to have this common denominator? I multiply by x plus 9. So whatever the numerator is, I must multiply by x plus 9. Now at this step, you don't want to divide out these common factors because you will just go back to where you started. I want the denominators the same. Why? Because now I can write it as numerator plus numerator all over a single common denominator. Let me do that, but at the same time, I'm going to start simplifying by multiplying these two factors out. It's binomial times binomial, so I'll FOIL. First times first would be x squared, and then the outer products, that's minus 5x, inner plus 2x, and then last times last, minus 10. And then I'll continue, so it's numerator plus numerator. 5 times x is 5x, plus 5 times 9 is 45, and that is all over a single denominator, x plus 2, x plus 9, and then x minus 5. Let's go ahead and simplify in the numerator. Let's see, I have x squared. I'm combining any like terms, so I'm looking for like terms. There's my only x squared. There is negative 5x plus 2x, that is negative 3x, and negative 3x plus 5x, that's 2x. So plus 2x, and then I have negative 10 plus 45, that's plus 35, all over still that denominator, x plus 2, x plus 9, and x minus 5. I'll let you check and see if you can factor this numerator, but it is not factorable over integers, so there's no simplifying that can be done, and here is my sum.